Hola mis amigos and possible amigas, my name is Taffrey16 and welcome back to another episode of Reading Your Comments. It is Thursday for most of you, Wednesday for some of you. Shout out to the Wednesday squad over on Patreon, probably watching this early. But regardless of what day it is time to read some comments. Not sure, but I think the main guy in white gold was never Bruno Langley. Really? Well, that's good information to know. I don't have all the information, so I'm going to have to look into that myself. But yeah, if that's true, that definitely changes my plans of possibly doing that show, because I stated this before when I reluctantly featured a couple Doctor Who episodes with Bruno Langley in it. I am not in the business of giving sexual predators a platform, personally. There's a reason why you'll never see anything from Jimmy Savile on this channel. You know, I'm not in the business of giving those people platforms, so if that's true, I'm gonna look into it for myself. But if that's true, yeah, that might change my plans a bit. Yas, an idiot abroad. Also, please do Ricky Gervais Show sequel. Ricky Gervais Show did not do very well. So as it currently stands, I can't envision myself doing a sequel. Usually, for YouTube, if I want to do a sequel on something, I like it to hit at least 10,000 views. Unless something has changed, it did not hit that. But Idiot Abroad did. Idiot Abroad did very well, so that's something I definitely will follow up on. Right after I recorded this part, I literally actually just went to YouTube and looked up my Ricky Gervais Show reaction, and it did hit 10,000 views. So, in that case, maybe. We'll see. You should react to an episode of the news. I bet no other reactor has done it. You know, buddy, I'm gonna say this out loud because everyone will have forgotten it by then. I think you just gave me my video for April Fool's Day 2021. Charlie Brooker's Antiviral Wife went out tonight. You'd enjoy it. I have it. Rob got it for me. I'm going to try to do it. I don't know if I can get it in this month, but definitely next month. I also probably can't put it on YouTube. I would assume. Probably not. But yeah, that's definitely something we're going to do. When I heard the Saw music, I desperately wanted to know to say I want to play a game. Well, we're all going to play a game over on my Twitch channel today. If you're watching this, go to twitch.tv. No, actually, it's probably not, I'm probably not live at the time this video goes up. Or maybe I am. Follow me on Twitch regardless. That's in the description. And if you want to see the Saw review, my second channel, Fretless Reviews, is in the description as well. That's coming out on May 30th. I'd still love you to react to The Royal Family or One Foot in a Grave, or it's still in your schedule. The Royal Family has been a running gag at this point, just because I've been talking about it on and off for like 2 years and never actually done it. It's the oldest video in my folder. I've legit had the episode in there for like 2 years. As far as One Foot in a Grave, I need to see it before I see a certain episode of Father Ted. So yeah, before I do that Father Ted episode, the One Foot in a Grave will happen. Happy Thursday, thanks for reading my comment. My two boys very vocal at the moment, so I can see the benefits in not having a cat. We've had to spend a lot of time deflating the house. Can't believe it's been almost 11 months. Time goes fast these days. It sure does, buddy. Except for March of this year. That was the longest month in the history of the world, I swear. But yeah, I remember after both my cats died, they both had fleas. So they were gone, but the fleas weren't. They're still all over the house. It took like a month to get rid of all those fucking fleas. Fleas are annoying bastards. Father Stone's painting shows up in future episodes hanging on the wall by the fireplace in the house. Oh, does it really? Okay. I bet you it's shown up in episodes I've already seen as well. I'll have to look for that more in the future. Have you ever been to a funeral in Ireland and you've met someone just like Father Stone's dad? Well, I gotta be honest, going to a funeral in Ireland, or just going to a funeral in general, is not something on my bucket list, but I'll take your word for it. We don't have termites in Ireland, and all our houses are made of brick anyway. Well, lucky you, because lucky you. I don't know how I remember this. It's probably one of my earliest memories. The house I grew up in, actually, when I lived in there till I was like 5. We had so many bug problems. We had ants and all these other places, just where the house was situated in. It was all doable, but then I remember my parents telling me that the final straw was there was termites. And they're like, yeah, okay, time to get on out of here. I love your Father Ted reaction videos. Looking forward to the next Black Books episode. Still planning on watching them. Grapes of Wrath is one of my favorites. I'm conflicted because I've heard the third episode is really, really good. But unfortunately, Black Books 2 vastly underperformed the first episode. First episode did about 21K. Second episode did about 7. So it very much underperformed. So I don't know. We will have to see. YouTube has moved the comments. Yeah, I noticed that. They did it on mobile. Like, it used to be on the bottom, they put it on top. I don't really see the big deal, but it's the internet, and whenever something changes on anything, people will bitch about it for about a week, and then they'll get over it. So it's probably been about a week now, so this comment was 6 days ago, so they're probably over it at this point. The moral of the story is to be like Neil, don't overthink things. Yeah, that's why I said, like, I've said this before about the In-Betweeners. I feel like Neil is the only character not morally corrupt, just because he's not bright enough to be morally corrupt. He doesn't have enough brain cells to be morally corrupt. He just legitimately doesn't know what's going on and just goes with the flow. Love this episode. It starts to show why Jay is the way he is. It's quite sad and you start to feel for him. Yeah, and I agree with you, but this is also something that frustrated me, and I've expressed this before as well, is it was big in character development, showing, you know, why Jay's a fucking prick, because he comes from, you know, an asshole dad and all that. And it was looking like it was going to develop him a bit more going forward. But then, like, later on in the show, they basically just took all that and just reverted to what he was, you know, and didn't give him any real development. That was a problem for me. I don't know, maybe if I was expecting the wrong thing, but, like, I expected him to have at least, I'm not saying he had to change, but, like, maybe some development in his overall character would have been nice. But no, he arguably got worse. Can I imagine that's annoying for you to keep explaining to people that you've already reacted to the show every time you upload a reaction video? Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep doing that though, for In-Betweeners, because for every episode I upload that, I guarantee you there's gonna be someone who's never clicked on it before. You know, so, and even so, there were people who've clicked on it before who fucking haven't watched the intro before for whatever reason, so it'll probably get annoying eventually, because I'm going to have to do that for all, what, is there 16 or 18 episodes? Shit, how many episodes of this show are there? I think, is there 16? I don't, let me see. In-Betweeners, is it 16 or 18? There is 18. So yeah, I'm going to have to do that for 13 more episodes. So yeah, it's probably going to get annoying eventually. Mate, seriously, don't react to Jeremy Kyle show. They're the lowlives of the UK. Well, this is coming from someone who didn't watch the beginning of the In-Betweeners video, which we were just talking about, because this In-Betweeners video, the fifth one, was originally made about a week before I reacted to Jeremy Kyle show in February of 2019. Interesting story of that reaction. I did all right, but then the whole thing went down with the Kyle show getting canceled because of what was it? Oh yeah, a guest committed suicide after being on the show, so they canceled the whole thing, and there were lawsuits and everything, and ITV was taking down episodes of the show on the internet. So I privated the video for like 2 months, and then I eventually publicized it again. It's fine. I don't know what's going on with Jeremy now. The last news I heard from him is I saw an article that said Jeremy Kyle working on new ITV plot, but that was from like last October, so I don't know. Love this reaction. Hot Fuzz is such a good and fun movie. Always torn on whether I like Shaun of the Dead or Hot Fuzz more. They're both classics. Yeah, me too. I haven't seen Shaun of the Dead in a long time. I've watched it a bunch of times because they used to show it on Comedy Central here like every week. It was on here a lot. But it's still been a long time. To be honest, it might be like 10 years since I've seen it, because I used to watch it as a kid so much. So yeah, I don't know. How long was 10 years ago? 2010? So yeah, it might have been 10 years, maybe longer. But shit, I'm about to be 22. That's fucked up. But anyways, some of you were yelling at the screen out like, 22? You shit me? I'm about to be whatever to whatever. But still, yeah, I might, in my free time, I might watch Shaun of the Dead back just so I can judge which one I like better. Love playing Spot the cameo in Hot Fuzz. Yeah, there was a lot. Like, I'm happy I recognized a lot of them. It, again, benefits of watching Harry Potter, but and a lot of British TV. But yeah, I'm sure there's a fuckload that I missed as well. VO seems great. Hopefully you can keep using it. It seemed like the reception was mostly positive. Some people did have problems with it, so it wasn't perfect. It's funny though. I wonder if it's still on there. Yesterday when I went to the VO homepage, it might have just been for that day. Oh no! If you go to the VO homepage and you scrolled to most viewed video, the first 3 Hot Fuzz parts are all on there for most viewed video. Yeah, again, it's a very small website, and it's not perfect, but I don't want to abuse it because it almost seems too good to be true. I mean, that's how I felt for years about Vimeo, and I ended up being right. But I got away with that for a year. But it seems too good to be true. Dailymotion I'm not worried about, just because Dailymotion's been around for fucking ever. But this, I don't know. It seems so. I think I'm going to use this scarcely. For the shit, it's going to be my Dailymotion backup. Like, for instance, I can put Doctor Who on Dailymotion if I split it in 5 parts. But I could put it on Veo if I just make it the full file. So, maybe put Doctor Who on there. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for another episode of Reading Your Comments. The comments of this video were taken from Reading Your Comments 70... Is this week 77? Or is this 76? I think this is 77. Yes, this is 77. So the comments in this video were taken from Reading Your Comments 76, American Reacts to Father Ted 9, American Reacts to In-Betweeners 5, and American Reacts to Hot Fuzz. So this video and the next 2 reaction videos in between this and the next Reading Your Comments are places to comment if you want a chance to get your comment read next week. But that is going to do it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, be sure to like it. If you didn't like it, don't. If you want to follow any of my social media links, my Twitch, where I stream every single day, my second channel, Freaks Reviews, my Twitter. If you want to follow me on my Patreon, you can support me, or my Dailymotion, all those things are down in the description down below. Thank you to all 42, actually, of my patrons for your constant support of me and my channel. You guys are all listed in the description. For those of you guys that don't know, my patrons get these videos to read in your comments, which is why I said they're watching them on Wednesday, as well as the reaction videos a day early. But also in the description, find a link to the community Reddit, as well as a daily schedule. For all that being said, though, my name is Taffrix16. This has been another episode of Reading Your Comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.